Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday. I am sorry I am later today. I am very tired. My tiredness has caught up with me, so I apologize for the extended wait for this stream. But thank you so much for being here. If you have never been here before, hello, I am ItsKim. This is my channel. You may have seen me from around the internet talking about pop culture stuff. I am a pop culture commentator. So I like to talk a lot about things in the media that interest me. I am a massive Britney Spears fan, but I also cover lots of other news. And these are the live streams that I do throughout the week where we just kind of hang out and talk about stuff. And my community joins me. We are called the Space Angels. And if you'd like to join us, you're welcome to join membership. I keep it at a pretty low price and everybody's at the same level. And if it's not something that you're really in a place that you can do right now, and that's totally fine, please allow gifts in your account because we tend to have some memberships given away in here quite often. So if you want to be a part of that, let me know. But we're going to be going over some headlines today, primarily about Ms. Britney Spears and having some fun together. I'm so happy you're here. If you are watching on the replay, please know that this is a live interactive show. So I talk a lot with my community. If there's a specific part you'd like to skip to, don't worry about it. There'll be timestamps in the top comment that I'm going to pin so you can skip around and go to wherever you want. So the way that our show normally goes is we talk about headlines at the beginning. Then we kind of have like a halftime where we just kind of chill and talk. Then we go into a fun section that we call What the What, where we look at something from the internet, usually something funny, crazy, wild, and then we talk about that and enjoy that together. We've done some Reddit stuff and reacting to funny images, all that type of thing. We have a lot of fun with what we do here, and then we just kind of have a closing discussion, wind down, and then that's the end of the show. I do have to say right off the bat, thank you so much to General Scott for gifting 5 memberships, as well as Shauna Brown for gifting 5 memberships, and also welcome Hen Solo the chicken to the Space Angels. It's good to have you here. I hope you guys are all happy to be here. And we are going to have some fun today. And I apologize if I am a little bit slower at points. I am doing my best to stay awake, stay present. I think all of this stuff over the past couple of days with getting Brittany's book and whatever has really tired me down. So I'm going to do my best because I want to be here. I am happy to be here and we are going to have some fun today. I did also want to say thank you, and I am not going to say who you are because you asked me not to. But thank you so much to the person who sent me a very generous PayPal last night. I messaged you privately and said thank you and that I would give you a shout out. And they've asked to not have a shout out. But I want you to know that I appreciate you and thank you very, very much. Also, thank you very much to Denise, Jenna, and Heather. Also, I think General Scott, you guys all sent me a couple PayPals as well over the past couple of days, and I very much appreciate that. That all goes into a fund that helps me pay for like the subscriptions and things like that that I have to pay for to keep this channel afloat. So I very, very much appreciate that. And I just ripped my earbud out of my ear. We are doing fantastic. Okay, so I am very happy today to report that in Britney World, we are celebrating. We are celebrating. It is a good day because Miss Britney Spears has won again. She has the highest selling celebrity memoir in history. History. She beat everybody. Who did she beat? Everybody. She beat Jamie Lynn. She beat her mom. She beat Prince Harry. She beat everyone. And honestly, I just kind of want to take this moment to just say to everyone that was like, why does anybody care? Nobody cares about Britney Spears anymore. No one's going to read this book. Nobody cares what she has to say. Apparently they do, and you are wrong. So yeah, there's my immature rant of the day. But yeah, and also Katie Artist 94. Just waiting for Jada tried. Jada Pinkett Smith is all like, we're in the Bad A Women's Club with our memoirs. Like, no, she's the queen of that club, and you're lucky to be invited if there even is a club. So whatever. Sorry, I have opinions about that. I also have to say thank you very much to Hen Solo for your gifted memberships to everyone. Thank you for not only joining yourself, but including other people as well. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships that you've done. And I think that that brings it up to 16 new members today, which is very, very exciting. And also, hi Linda, you don't have to send a super chat or a picture or a sticker. And you did the unicorn. I love you. Thank you very much. All right. So I have a couple articles I want to get into. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. We're going to get there. We're going to talk a little bit about Justin after we go over the happy news. Producer sister and I have been laughing for the past half hour. Okay, I have an honest question for you guys. Who here would like to see producer sister get a microphone? Producer sister does not feel comfortable with being on camera with everyone, and that's fine, and I completely understand it. I'm sure some of you follow YouTubers that have chosen not to show their faces whatsoever. There's many different reasons for that. But if you guys would be interested in doing that, I will consider starting to look into that for her. Yeah. Sorry, Katie. Katie, you're killing me with the comments today. Oh, sorry. Justin or Dustbin?
That was Ray.
Oh, was that Ray?
That was Ray.
I thought that it was Ray. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Ray, you're good with them too, though. In all fairness, you've made me laugh a number of times. Much love to the both of you. You guys are amazing. Yes, thank you guys for the support. I love how you said me. Sorry. Yeah, Ryan Appleton. The fact that Britney beat her mother's and sister's books respectively speaks volumes. Yes, they do, because people care about what she has to say. They do. Holy Popo, give the woman a voice. Okay. So here's what we're going to do then. So you guys know, I will then be taking some of the profits, whether it be from monetization through membership or anything direct to PayPal. We will be putting together and starting a bit of a fund to find her a microphone that she can depend on, that is going to be good. It's not going to give static, so you guys don't have to listen to like all the time, because I don't think anybody wants that. And we will move into that direction, if that is cool with producer sister.
Give it a go.
She said she'll give it a go. All right, there we go. Okay, so person who generated who donated very generously to my PayPal last night, that is where it's going. Okay? And Solo, the chicken, microphone. Okay, all right. But yes, Bunny, as we start the first topic of today, it is so satisfying to see her book go #1. She deserves it and so much more. And I could not agree with you any more about that at all. It is awesome. Okay, so let's go through here. I have an article here from Billboard, so we're going to get into that. I did want to let you guys know that this stream, as always, is going to be filled with my speculation and opinion. Oh my gosh, Shauna. Thank you very much, Shauna. I really, really do appreciate it. You guys are so generous. It means a lot, and thank you so much for your support of me and producer sister and the love that you show her, especially her, because she deserves it and she is amazing. And I love her. So thank you very much, everybody. Sage Warrior, yes. And Britney did it with no press. She didn't have to go in front of a camera and talk about things. She didn't have to go and be on TV every single day and tell everyone that her marriage was a sham for 7 years or whatever. You know, like, we don't have to do that here. We don't, because she's a living legend, and that's it. That's it. We stand a queen, and that's the end of it. Let me take a look here. Oh, also just got a super chat. Is that Gurita? I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Me and reading and spelling are not friends, and I'm very sorry about that. Loving your lives, ItsKim. Please give Lassie, I assume Lacey, a hug for me. She's too adorable. She is. She's so sleepy. Not gonna lie to you guys. We've had there is a house across the street from us right now that just got torn down.
It's been bad.
it was been condemned for a while. We're happy that it's out. It needs to go. But I mean, I woke up to like this morning, and I'm sure that also made Lacey not get as much sleep. So I'm not going to bug her too much, but I will give her a hug from you. Thank you very much. Linda! Towards producer sister Mike funds. Woo! Thank you. Also, thank you, Oscar. Yes, Brittany, that is what she deserves. She is amazing. And thank you so much, Oscar, for 1 year of membership. That is so amazing. It's so crazy seeing some of you guys who are getting the earmark, and I know I need to make new badges for everybody. So we have really fun ones because I want people that have like 6 months, a year, and beyond to have really, really cool ones because I think you guys like deserve so much more than that, but it's something that I can do. So yeah. Okay, so as we start the main story, and I'm going to try to do this. Now I'm going to ignore support for a few minutes, and I'm sorry. We're just going to focus on the discussion so I don't miss anything and get sidetracked because my AD4K is in full effect today. This stream will include opinion and speculation on my part because I'm a commentator, and that's part of what we do. It should not be taken as fact, although I do try to give explanation as to why I reach those conclusions. And I also have a link in the description that is my sources doc. I have one of these every week that shows the stories that I'm referring to and any relevant information that I want to share to help back up what I'm thinking. So if you need to go and check it for yourself, you are welcome to go and do that yourself if you so choose. Also, hi, YouTube human reviewer. I do my best to respect your community guidelines. And as I say in every stream, when it comes to your rules,
I'm trying.
I'm doing my best and I'm sorry. So we're just going to go. We're going to give it our best. And I hope to, keep you guys happy. All right. So the Billboard article from today, which is very exciting. Britney Spears says her book is the highest selling celebrity memoir in history and thanks fans for support. So, Britney Spears' long awaited memoir, The Woman in Me, is finally out, and the pop star claims its sales are through the roof. In an Instagram post on Tuesday, October 24th, yesterday, the same day The Woman in Me was released, Spears took a moment to boast about the book's success and to thank her fans for supporting her latest endeavor. It's happening! And lots of emojis. The toxic singer wrote, sharing a photo uh, of the tomes cover and tagline. I don't know that word very well. I'm sorry. The book's cover and tagline, my story on my terms at last. According to Spears, the book is already the highest selling celebrity memoir in history, its first day on shelves. And it's only day one, she added. Thank you to all the fans who have been so supportive. Love you all. Billboard has reached out to Simon & Schuster, whose imprint Gallery Books published the pop star's memoir, for comment. According to Amazon.com, The Woman in Me is number one on its list of most read and sold nonfiction books. Yep. About 300 pages with an audio format narrated by actress Michelle Williams. The Woman in Me was first confirmed in July, with reports saying the publishing rights were auctioned off to Simon & Schuster for a whopping $15 million. Delving into details about Spears' career, family, and 13-year conservatorship and high-profile relationships, the memoir included a number of bombshell revelations, which it did. All right. For one, the Gimme More musician claims that she had a termination of pregnancy while she was dating Justin Timberlake, who she claims wasn't ready to be the father. She also admits to having cheated on NSYNC singer once after finding out about his alleged affairs. And also want to say right there, because I feel like what should be included when they say Britney cheated on Justin should be, it was a kiss. It was a kiss. All of this drama, all of this was about a kiss, which just kills me every time. I just can't handle it. It's just ridiculous. And says he sent her a framed letter soon after breaking up with her over text. Now, this for me, I haven't talked about this yet on the show, but I have feelings about this. Who of us here has ever written a breakup letter? And when we've sent it to someone, We framed it? Who frames a breakup letter and then gives it to someone? Like, the audacity, the narcissism, the ridiculousness, I don't even know. I don't know anymore. I don't know what is going on, but it makes zero sense to me. Like, honestly, have any of you ever done this? Like, I just want to watch the chat for a second. Have any of you ever written a letter, period, and then framed it before you gave it to someone? Maybe I should do this as a poll. You guys down if I do it as a poll? Okay. I'm going to do it with a poll. We're going to do a poll. Have you written a letter like a breakup letter, framed it, and then gave it to the, let me see if I can spell this. Okay. Recipient. Yes or no? I would love to see the results of this poll because it's just the most ridiculous thing ever. Of her 55-hour marriage to Jason Alexander, Spears wrote that she was just honestly very drunk. And her fling with Colin Farrell, that they wound up having a 2-week brawl. Brawl is the only word for it because they were all over each other. Good for them. As juicy as her love life secrets were, the Grammy winner also shed some light on some of her most polarizing music and performance choices over the years. For example, she was actually the creative mastermind behind the Sexy Schoolgirl, Baby One More Time music video. Plus, it was she that made the call to ramp up the steamy 2003 VMA's Smooch with Madonna from an air kiss to the viral moment it became. Sorry, I think I had an error there with my PowerPoint. But yeah, basically that's what it is. That's the news here. Britney's winning. She did great. The book is a success. And as Britney said, it's only day one, which to me is just so exciting, so crazy, and very encouraging. And I hope that she feels that. I really do. I hope she knows that people really are supporting her and really just want her to be better, to feel better, to do well. And that I hope as a society, we're starting to recognize how messed up so much of what went down at that time really was. Now, I've had a few minutes here for you guys to, like a minute or two up to have this poll. We have a 96% on people saying they have never written a letter, framed it, and then gave it to the recipient. Someone said yes. There is a 4% yes. I have to hear this story. I want to know. If you were the one that put yes, please put it in the chat. We need to have this discussion. Oh, Vicky. Oh, no. Vicky A said my vote in the poll was wrong. I couldn't see what it said, so I pressed the wrong button. Okay, it's fine, Vicky A. It's fine. It's fine. We've all done that. We have all done that. Just absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. All right. So that is the moment for me that probably made me the most excited this morning. I love to see her doing well. But we also have to talk about the funny stuff. So here we go. The Daily Mail has a couple of articles today that are definitely making me feel some type of way. So Daily Mail exclusive. Justin Timberlake has not contacted ex Britney Spears about her book Bombshells, but is not happy at how he's been portrayed, as stressful fallout overshadows his wedding anniversary with Jessica Biel. From the article, Justin has not reached out to Britney at all about any of this, and he's not going to because there's nothing he could say to her. A source close to the toxic singer told Daily Mail exclusively she was there and she's just telling it from her point of view. all this all this is so funny to me. Like, because the thing is, for me, like, I don't understand. I understand that it would be a bit stressful being in a relationship. where this type of thing, like your old drama from your relationships is coming out. People didn't know. But at the same time, based on other reports we've seen, the family didn't know a lot of things that have come out now. And it's like, okay, so did you just like lie to your family for years about the reality of this relationship? Did you vilify her to the rest of your family when you know the truth about the relationship? And now that everybody knows the truth and it doesn't make you look like the perfect victim you were trying to make yourself look like, people are mad. And so because of that, you don't get to have your wedding anniversary the way you want it. Like, I can't handle this. Like, please tell me somebody else sees the lunacy of this, but also just the hilariousness of him just being like, there's not of the source being like, there's nothing he can say. And it's true, there's nothing he could say. There's nothing he could say that can make it better. I would appreciate him admitting that this is true, that he could have handled it better, and wishing Britney the best and actually being accountable for his behavior, but I don't think that that's going to happen. And honestly, I would rather him do that privately with Britney than do it publicly with everyone, because she's the one that deserves the apology. The article continues. That doesn't mean he's okay with it. Justin is not at all happy with what has come out in this book. They added, doing this book has given Britney life. It gave her life. And she really doesn't care who is offended by anything because it is what happened. Yep. She was there and she lived through it. No one can say anything. She has got this all out of her and is moving on now. A second insider claimed the baggage from the Britney memoir has been stressful for Justin, his wife Jessica, whose wedding anniversary was October 19th, and it was overshadowed. Britney's book coming out with all the revelations and coming from it has not been the best for his anniversary celebration. Like, I'm sorry, do you want us to, like, can I find the smallest violin known to man and start playing that for you? I'm sorry your wedding anniversary parties, had a bit of a damper put on them. But can we please talk about how much pain you have caused this woman, as in Britney Spears, and how probably some of this awkwardness with your wedding could have been avoided if there was just honesty? Okay. Britney's book coming out with all the revelations has not been the best for his wedding anniversary celebrations. Having it in the zeitgeist hasn't been a topic of constant conversation, but Jessica and Justin have definitely talked about it. And to have to think that all of the time when they should celebrate their love for each other hasn't been the most satisfying of days lately. It has been a bit stressful. They claimed he is trying to focus on NSYNC, new music, and his upcoming film, adding he's trying to figure out how to figure it out and avoid all of the naysayers. He's trying to figure it out and avoid all of the naysayers. Naysayers. I can't talk today. I'm very sorry. But like, bro, how do you think you're going to avoid this? She couldn't avoid it when you made it front page news. Your fan fiction version of events. She just had to live with it. She literally had to live with it for decades. And now it's inconvenient for you. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't.
Maybe don't lie.
And that's the thing. Don't lie. Don't. I have to say, there is a part of me that feels like an idiot right now, attempting to make sense of this and to say things in a logical format when it comes to telling someone to take accountability for their behaviors. Because as I am about to end this poll, this is a man who wrote a breakup letter and framed it before he gave it to Britney. This is a man who decided to play with his guitar while his girlfriend was in agony, wondering if her life was going to end in the bathroom while she went through a terrible, terrible medical experience, and that's what I'm going to call it for now. Where she couldn't even have a doctor or go to the doctor. So she's in agony, lying on the floor, sobbing, and you're like, I can't. The problem is in my mind when I think about this and my brain tries to like create an image, all I can picture in my head is Britney on the floor sobbing and Justin just going, "Hey there, Delilah, what's it like? Da 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 da." Or just him being like, But maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. Na, 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 na. Like, it's the most insane thing. It's just crazy to me. And I can't handle it. I can't handle it. It's so stupid. And I'm like, you know what? It's about time. And I'm glad that people are seeing the truth. And speaking of that, I have to talk about this next thing that's killing me. And I'm not going to play the audio because I want you all to get the audiobook. And also, the audio is all around here. But reportedly, Michelle Williams has set the internet alight with hilarious recording from Britney Spears' audiobook that sees her impersonating Justin Timberlake's cringeworthy impersonation of a black person. Faux shiz. Faux shiz. What's up, homie? This is real. This is a real article. Can I get like a one in the chat from you guys if you have heard this audio? Whether it's not you've heard it through the audiobook. I know Popcorn Planet talked about it this morning. I didn't have a chance to watch their video. I wanted to, but I had to prep for this, and I'm sure it was hilarious and they did a fantastic job. But just the ridiculousness of it. But something I wanted to mention about this was in the context of this part of the book. Justin says it. It's very cringeworthy. And then the next thing is Britney's assistant, Felicia, Miss Faye, imitates Justin for saying that. And so what I'm trying to explain here is that what is so funny to me about this is I feel like this is 3 levels of funny. The first is it's Justin Timberlake with whatever that was. Of him thinking that he was really cool at the time. And Britney talks about this, that it's like NSYNC kind of like thought they were cooler and they tried to be cooler and stuff. And then we have Faye. Faye is in the middle picture with Britney. This is Faye. This is the woman you need to imagine imitating Justin Timberlake. Which Faye is adorable. All the love to Faye. But I hope you guys can understand just the silliness of this in context. And then it got even crazier when you have award-winning actress Michelle Williams recording this for a book whose rights were, auctioned off for $15 million. Please tell me other people see the humor in this of just how silly and funny this is. This is the type of stuff in life and in pop culture I don't think you can make up. It just happens. It just happens, and it is crazy. I can't. I cannot. Yeah, and I will say too, Linda, 100%. When Michelle Williams mentions Dawson's Creek theme song by Paula Cole, Brittany talks a bit about Paula Cole in the book, about how much she looked up to her and really liked her. And just saying, like, I died full circle. Like, yeah, what a beautiful moment. What a beautiful moment. And you gotta love that. He is the worst poser. Lol. I have to say, part of what producer sister and I have been laughing about this morning is we were reminded of the lyric from NSYNC's song Pop, where Justin says, it's not it's not about the car I drive or the ice around my neck. And just this idea of that very much was a part of their image, that they were trying to be the really, really cool guys. And producer sister just starts like laughing and yelling from across the room. And I was like, what are you laughing at? What is so funny? And she found this performance at the Billboard Awards in 2000 of NSYNC playing their song, I Just Got Paid. Guys, I understand the difficulty of when you look back at the world, 20 years ago, and we all cringe. We all have things that we did 20 years ago, 10 years ago, that we just cringe at and go, I would never do that today. And that is perfectly healthy because it means that you're growing and evolving as a person, right? But the thing is, I look back at the performances that Britney did in 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002. And so many of those performances are iconic to the point that like people still talk about them to this day. And I'm talking about the VMA performances that she did, like Oops, I Did It Again, when she ripped off the pantsuit to reveal the nude bodysuit. I'm talking about Slave with Banana the Snake and that whole thing. Um, so much of what she did at that point and the pop performances that she was setting the standard for of just being absolutely iconic. She proved that there was quality, that there were definitely opportunities to really make your mark in the music industry and to have incredible performances. And then you look at the NSYNC one here, and I was just like, "I can't handle this." It's just so ridiculous. So I think in halftime, I may show it to you guys. I can't play the audio, obviously, because we're gonna get hit, but it was I understand more the more I look back on this time frame, why I loved Britney so much because she was so iconic and so good, and if this was what other people were doing, it's cringe. It's really cringy. It's very, very cringy. Lita just asked me, serious question, ItsKim. Was it Dare to Pop or Dirty Pop? I always thought it was Dirty Pop. It's Dirty Pop. Dirty Pop. Oh gosh. Yeah, it was a moment. It was a moment. Oh gosh. Shauna just said, just got paid was originally done by Johnny Kemp, not even their song. Well, I have not fact checked that. I don't know that, but I'm learning today. I am learning today. There you go. But yes, Sage Warriors, Dirty Pop. Cause you dirty. That was a moment. All right. So that goes over what I have for the headlines today. I did want to, before we do halftime, I did want to touch base with you guys about the book club. Because you guys have been asking me to go through the book in more detail, like a book club style where we can talk about it and go through it together. I'm not going to be reading the whole book. One, because I know some people have chosen to do that, and I completely respect their choice to do that. Like this is not shade whatsoever. A lot of the people I've seen that have done this, I am fans of. So please don't take it that way whatsoever. But I feel like that's a lot for me to do, and I also stream a lot and I want to save my voice. And it also is hard for me sometimes to read out loud, as I'm sure you guys have heard me move words around or whatever. It's very tough for me to do. And I don't think that I could play like Michelle Williams's audio. Like that's gonna end up in copyright territory. So that's difficult. But I have broken up the book into 7 sections, and that's how I'm planning to do it. So 7 streams where we would talk about the book specifically, in different periods of her life, trying to keep things somewhat in sections so it's not bouncing around everywhere. Um, that being said, I could not help but notice last night when I was on Instagram and I was looking at all my favorite Britney creators and their stories, and I could not believe how many people that are fans of Britney that have pre-ordered this book. They're literally not getting it till Friday. I don't know what happened, but there is a very big group of people who wanted this book, who did everything right, and they're not getting it till Friday. And that for me is such a bummer, and it makes me really, really sad, because I know there's probably a chance that there is someone in the Space Angels community who is in that. Oh my gosh, Linda, right there. Yeah, Linda. Yup, me in Jamaica. So it's like then that means that they have to get the digital copy or they have to go to the bookstore and get it. La 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 la. It is just not. It's not fair to those people. So what I'm planning on doing is producer sister and I have discussed this. Yeah, sorry, just gonna say hybrid Pisces. BJ investigates is awesome. Yes, she is, and I've spoken with her. We've actually been on stream together before, and she is lovely. She is lovely. Um, yeah, Sage Warrior said, could you post a list of those sections in a note in the community tab so we can refer back to it? Absolutely, I could do that. What I am going to do, and I've talked about this before, Britney's family history is very loaded, and very dark. And it's one thing that I've wanted to talk about for a long time. And I'm sure if some of you guys have seen the headlines, you have probably seen that there is a history of CSA and her family, which I'm sure many of you here know that hits very close to home for me as I am a survivor. And I've wanted to talk about those dynamics in her family for a long time. But as I'm sure all of us have family that have dark histories, or there's someone in the family whose behavior we're not proud of. It's just, I mean, realistically, if you go back in generations far enough, you're going to find someone in your family tree that's probably not a very good person. That doesn't mean that you want that information broadcasted to the world. However, Brittany does talk about it in this book, which to me makes me feel like she's okay with people talking about that part of her family history and what's happened and bringing awareness to it, especially when we talk about, you know, how to treat people um, that have disability, ableism, all those types of things, because that is definitely a part of this as well. Um, I feel more comfortable talking about it, and I want to do a members only stream where we go through it. There's an article that goes very deep into Britney's family history. However, however, if I talk about that the way that I want to talk about it, and when it's not a members only stream, I will be demonetized for the things that I want to talk about. And it's not about the money, but it's just the fact that if YouTube can't make money off of my video, they're going to suppress it. YouTube has already in the past, I think I have been quote unquote penalized in some ways, my opinion, based on the numbers that I've looked at, my statistics, when I have talked about certain topics that are very personal to me and I feel they're very important. I have definitely received what I feel is backlash. And I've worked very hard to pull myself out of that pit. And I don't want to put myself back in it because it's a lot of work to get out. And I still don't even know if I'm out all the way. So, yes, Hybrid Pisces, I see your comment in the chat. I'm not going to put it up on the screen, but 100%. So, yeah, and a few other things. So, what I would love is to do the membership stream so we can talk about this. We can talk about it openly. It is not going to be something that is going to necessarily be an easy read. I will say trigger warning in advance for all of it. It's bad. It is bad. And I don't want anybody coming into this thinking that it's just going to be a fun Britney Spears stream, because it won't be. It will not be. But I would like to do that probably, I'm thinking Friday, because then we're going to refer to an article that has been out for a long time that we can all read through together. And it won't be getting in specifically to what is said in the book. I will reference what Brittany has said in the book to like cross-reference with the article. But that means that come Friday, if you want to take part in this stream and you don't have your book yet, that's fine, because you don't need it yet. You don't need it. You'll have the whole weekend to go through it. And the first stream that we do for the book club will be chapters 1 to 8. And I'm going to grab this book right here and show you guys kind of what we're looking at here. The end of chapter 8 is page 52 of the book. So that is, if you include, so that includes the prologue in the page count as well. So yeah, about 50 pages in to a book that is 277 pages, including the acknowledgments. So I don't think it is a massive amount to read over the weekend. I know people are busy, and I don't want to overwhelm everybody. So I hope that that's okay if you guys are good with that. So let me know, put a 1 in the chat if you guys are cool with that. And that's the plan we will move forward with if you guys are good with that. But I think that that's the fairest way I can do it. Because, I mean, especially, like, for example, well, one of my head mods, my 2 head mods, right? I got 2 mods that are my partners in crime. One of them doesn't even have it yet. What are you gonna do, right? Like, it's really unfortunate. Okay, I'm seeing lots of ones. I see 1, 2. What does 2 mean? You're gonna have to give me some stuff. Yeah, Jamaica, just saw here. Or I hope I said that right. Jamaica? Jamaica? I'm sorry, I looked at it very quickly. Yep, I still haven't finished Jessica Simpson's book because how she got into her childhood traumas, 100%. That is Jessica is a very strong woman. She's overcome a lot in her life. So, yeah. It's I'm excited to see these women coming out and telling their stories. KDR 94, usual time. I was debating on doing it. I tried to aim for between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's usually when I try to do it because it's a good time for people that are on the West Coast. It's not too late for a lot of people who are in Europe. And I think it's a fair time that a lot of people can do it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't do stuff for Australia. I'm trying. I know I have Australian friends. Australian people in this community, my Australian friends. Hi, Matt Bond. It sucks. It sucks. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Oh, sorry. Bunny, wow, the chat is moving so quickly. You guys, oh my goodness. Bunny said, talk about it now. If you didn't read it yet, now is your time to leave. Ugh, I hate to wait, but you're so nice, kid. You know what? I try to have this be a place that people can come and be as they are and feel comfortable and have these conversations and things like that. And I do try to extend kindness and empathy as much as I can. There does come a point though, obviously, where you have to be like, no. And I definitely reached that a bit yesterday when people were saying, don't say anything about it because I haven't read it yet. And it's like, then don't watch. And like, not only that, but also like, if that's the way you feel, do you have that same energy for like every press outlet that is talking about this book? Why do they all get to talk about it and I can't? I don't understand that logic, right? Like, I understand that I am a YouTuber. I am not a journalist. I am not a media professional person, right? Like, I am amateur media over here, 100%. But like, I'm not going to censor myself because of a handful of people when I have a lot of other people, like hundreds, if not thousands of other people saying that they're ready for something. I just can't do that. You cannot run anything that way because you will never get anything done. I hope that makes sense. So I do my best, but sometimes you can't make everybody happy. Linda put one. Ninja Kitty said, "Do you need more mods? I'm a veteran and retired." I don't think we do right now. I don't think we do. And I will be honest with you guys, I'm going to be very strict with the people I choose to mod. Both of the people that I have as mods right now, I think is my fella wrenched at this point?
Yeah, he's wrenched.
Yeah, okay. So technically my husband is wrenched, my sister is wrenched, and Linda, who is a very close friend of mine, is a mod. And some of that is because I'm figuring out how I want this chat to work. I'm figuring out how I want to build this community. And it's easier for us to be a smaller core group of people where we can communicate better at this point. So I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know if we need more help and we'll go through there. I missed some support. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going back. Elizabeth Lacey, thank you for gifting 10 memberships. That is incredibly kind of you. I very much appreciate that. Welcome to all of the new Space Angels. I am happy to have you all be here and be a part of this community. Much love to all of you. If you are new to being a Space Angel, there is a playlist on my channel page that's called Space Angels Only, and it's all content just for you guys, that I've made just for members. Last year, I actually did a lot of content on Eurovision. If any of you guys have ever been into that, and if you haven't been, you should. You'll love it. You'll love it. If you love music, you will love Eurovision and you will have a lot of fun. And I am planning on continuing coverage of next year's competition as well, which will be going in the members only section as well. But I think people in the chat who were present for the madness of Eurovision coverage and me trying to figure all of that out, I think we all had a good time. We all had a really good time. And I've had a lot of people asking if I'm going to do it again. And we're going to have fun with it. And yes, we are. Yes, we are. Because it is the one competition in the world where you can have Celine Dion on that stage. And then the next moment, you can have a group from Croatia all dress up as dictators in drag. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't. It's wild and it's fun. All right. So thank you very much, Elizabeth Lacey, for all of those new members. Thank you. Thank you so much. Also, Amber Whitfield, thank you for the $1 super. Is it a super sticker? Because I can't see it. It's just a chat. Amber, is there anything you want to say? Because I always feel bad when people send in a super chat that's just stuff and I can't highlight what it is you have to say. But if you don't have anything to say, that's fine. And thank you very much for the support. I'm just checking here. Sorry. Oh, Shauna, thank you so much. She just said, I love the Eurovision content. Yes. We had fun. We had lots of fun. We had fun. JSF, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you for becoming a Space Angel and welcome. It is great to have you. What does that bring us up to? For memberships, producer sister, I'm losing count. 27. Oh my goodness, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Well, we are basically in halftime now. This would be when we would discuss. Do you guys want to see this really bad in sync performance?
Yes.
Producer sister was like, yes.
So bad.
But I want in the chat if you want to see bad in sync. If not, we'll do something else. It's fine. I just opened up another page to load everything for it, and I just saw Popcorn's thumbnail again. Just faux shiz! Faux shiz! Oh gosh. Okay, so it was Billboard 2000?
Yeah, Billboard Music Awards 2000 just updated.
Okay, so again, I'm sorry everybody. I cannot play the audio, and I hope you guys understand that. And these are the rules of the platform, and I can only do what I can do. So let me get this up here.
Show us the Dancing Dan performance.
Show us the dancing Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle, I can't. Oh my gosh, the dancing Dan! The dancing Dan! Do it for Dan! Do it for Dan! I actually watched part 2 of the saga with my husband last night. The look on his face when he found out about sister-in-law and what I'm going to say are her extracurricular activities was one of the most beautiful faces I've ever seen on him in my life. He had a moment. It was really funny. It was really, really funny. Okay, so here we go. I will put this in the source doc if you guys want to see it later. Yeah, so I just got paid. So, yay, it's Friday night. And I just got paid. Hooray, is the song. So we have this like storybook opening, and then I don't know why we have the Wiggles in trench coats, but here they are. You know, head bobbing. I don't know what these jackets are. I don't know what's happening with the dip dye pants. I don't know what's going on with the Party City hats. I have so many questions. I love some of the looks on people's faces in the audience too. They're just like, what am I even watching right now? What is happening? What is happening? Yeah, Ninja Kitty, Teletubbies. It does give off a bit of Teletubbies energy, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Bunny said they're wearing PIMP coats. I mean, a little bit. The car here gets me. Yeah, they're just like, oh, okay. All right, this is happening. We are watching 5 grown men in rainbow outfits hold up a cardboard car. This is weird. I don't know. General Scott, the yellow one reminds me of Peeps. Peeps! Exactly, buddy. Yeah, what is going on? Exactly. Yeah, and then they're like all these famous people, like all these people behind a red, like the dividers, the velvet rope. They're patting a butt for some reason. I don't know what's happening. I love the dance move. Oh gosh. Like that. I don't know what. Yeah, Katie. Yeah, what is happening? What is happening? I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this bar is that they've set up. Who these people are? What is happening? I feel like Lance's coat is far too big for him. I don't know if anybody else is noticing that. He was so small. He was so young though too, right? He was very much the baby of the group. There's people fighting now. Whatever that was, somebody's flying leap of I don't even know. Like
This is when you heard all the random sound effects.
this was the random sound effects.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So there's like a weird like fight scene. Now we're gonna go back and the coats are coming off. So now we can see the glory of the ombre multicolored pants.
It died.
Yeah. Shoki's like this fits well into What the Wut. Rando Mando, I cannot. Rando from Iowa. I'm back from I'm back. Another meeting that should have been an email. Yeah, well, welcome and hello to this. I hope exactly Project with the Music. It's so cringy. Lindsay P. Most of Lance's clothes were too big. Yep. Jalissa going, this is insane. The belts though. Oh my gosh, the belts match.
And the gloves.
I didn't notice that. It's too themey. The gloves. Heather just said, hi, Heather. Also, I hope you saw, I thanked you before for the PayPal you sent me. This is very kind of you. Thank you very much. This is so bad. My TV just said no and shut off. The TV went, no. Gave like the Dumbledore face going, no. Yeah, so this is still happening. Oh, I'm sorry about the flashing. Yeah, and yeah, so Brittany's like, yay. Colin. All of a sudden, Melody's I believe is getting a redemption arc. Colin, you're never gonna let this die, are you? I feel like you're becoming like her biggest fan for one song. Oh yeah, okay. I gotta. Why the dipped in paint pants? I don't know. Sorry, Rando Mando. Just said I need a squeegee for my brain now. Yep. I'm done. I don't want to. Yeah, everybody just applauded. It's over. I don't want to. Yeah, and I guess the book closes. It's the end. Yeah, I'm sorry about the flashing, guys. I forgot to give a warning for that. I hope everybody's okay. Yeah, but Brittany's like, yay! Bless your heart, you tried. It was very much a moment. I can't. WP just asked, what song are they doing? It's Not My Generation. They're doing a cover of I Just Got Paid. It was on the album for, was it No Strings Attached?
I think.
Okay, yeah. Colin, was the guy in green just dry humping? You know what? I feel like there's a lot of things you could say just happened in that performance that I may have missed, and I probably would believe you if you said any of them. I don't know. It was a lot, but I'm just saying. I know NSYNC could do much better at performances than that, And there were much better performances at that time than that. It was a moment, and producer sister and I were both just like screaming of, I cannot believe this is real. I can't believe this happened. Linda, that was a horror tale. More like I just got paint. Why can I see a parody now of them all going to Michael's or Joanne? Like, let's go to the craft store.
Go to Home Depot.
Go to Home Depot. Go get paint. Why can I see Joey like acting as the person at the hardware store that mixes paint for you, like behind the counter, just doing like really funny choreography and making everybody laugh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Marsha Haas just said, I love NSYNC, but the outfits back then, oh my. And I know, and like I want to be clear, like I'm not trying to like say that NSYNC sucks and bash all of them and everything else, because I definitely did like their music when I was a kid. I'm not gonna lie. If I had to pick between, you know, NSYNC or BSB, I was definitely more NSYNC because I really did like Bye 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 when I heard it on the radio. Producer sister was much more into BSB, which she loves to throw in my face now. So it's kind of funny. But it's just sometimes you see old performances like that and go, oh my goodness, what were the early 2000s? What was this? What happened? Thank you very much, Lizzie Christian, for joining the Space Angels. Welcome. Welcome. Please feel free to check out that playlist we talked about earlier for Space Angels only. I hope you enjoy the content. Producer sister, can you refresh my memory of how many memberships we are up to now?
28.
28. You guys are insane. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. All right. So, we're at about the hour mark, which is normally where I try to start the What the What. I am though gonna leave it open. I normally have like a point where I go like, ask any questions you have. I'll see if I can answer them. We can take that for a few minutes before going into What the What. Because I know I did a lot of talking as far as talking about NSYNC and other weird things, so people didn't really get that opportunity. So yeah. I'm just taking a look. I'm just gonna take a sip here. Producer sister, could I ask you a favor? Could you grab me a Coke?
Yep.
Thank you. Sorry, producer sister just says under breath, like, no problem. I have to cough anyways. Kyle! Kyle, are we seriously bringing up just sweet? Na na na. Does any other Canadian people remember Tele Français? Tele Français. Tele Français. Bonjour. Alors. Salut. It was a Canadian children's program to help kids learn French. And the main character of this show was a pineapple, or so he very much reminded everyone, je suis a na na na, on a very regular basis. And when I tell you that this pineapple was the thing of nightmares, I'm not kidding. Try to see if I can find a good picture of him. Oh yeah, there we go. That's perfect. It's a GIF. It's a GIF, but we'll all live with it because I think it explains it perfectly and actually shows this thing moving. Je suis a na na na. Yep. Many of us had to sit in our French classes and watch this thing, whatever this thing is, teach us about pineapples in French. I didn't do well in French. I tried very hard. I really did. Soki said, "ItsKim, you might feel the need to go wage war on Lewis on Nerd Report Daily after the street." Why? Why am I going to war? What did I do? What? Oh, Lewis has a. Okay, what is that? I haven't seen it. Oh gosh, what? Britney Spears made me lying, changed my mind. Okay, that's all right. He thinks that Nirvana is a boy band, so okay. He's entitled to his opinion. He's entitled to his opinion. It's fine. It's fine. That's nightmare fuel. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Just sweet. Na na na. Oh, yeah. Shauna Brown just said French made me cry. All those masculine and feminine nouns. It's so hard. It's so hard. Like English is hard. Don't get me wrong. English is hard, but having to learn like how to like changing everything depending on the gender, how many people, past, present, like it's just so much. It's so much. Oh, Sophie said, I mean, as a French person, I definitely think English is easier than French. That is, you are the first person who has ever said that to me. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, King Bob. Lewis probably thinks Spice Girls are a boy band. It's never going to end. It's never going to end. Random from Iowa. I'm just guessing, but does that mean I am a pineapple? Yes. Je as in I, sweet am. I am pineapple. But it's so weird because it's like the first episode of this show is like a 5-minute argument between this puppet pineapple and these two children that keep on going, no, it's not possible that you're a pineapple. And he just looks and goes, I am a pineapple, standing there as a pineapple. And the kids go, no. And he goes, no, I'm a pineapple. And they're like, no. And that goes on for like 5 minutes. And between every like word that they're saying, like every line they're saying, because they're trying to teach people French, it comes up on the screen like written. It's like the longest dialogue entry of a show, like intro of a show ever, that literally is just people being like, you're not a pineapple, and the pineapple going, yes, I am. And of course, every time you watch Tele Français, when I was growing up, and I started taking French when I was in grade 4, and I took it till I was in grade 9. And I think I watched it every year I took French. Yeah, I started in 4. Maybe I did start in 3 and I don't remember. I can't remember.
We started in 3.
Grade 3 or grade 4? I can't remember.
Classrooms. We were on the stage in the gym.
Yeah, so were we.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Producer sister was just remembering that we didn't have a classroom for French. It was the stage in the gym.
They couldn't even give it a room.
Yep. So the thing is that like they always would start you with Tele Français watching the first episode. So I've seen that first episode more times than any other episode. And it was like, I don't know why you guys are so obsessed with starting with the first episode, because it's not like we're going to like miss any pivotal plot points. And hopefully by the time we're in grade 8 and we've been studying French for like 4 or 5 years, we should understand je suis a na na na, but apparently not. That was always something that bothered me. I'm just watching you guys like, yeah. Kyle, worst cold open ever, 100%. It was so weird. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is why we all, oh gosh, Soki, I have a pen. I have a pineapple. And then you put it together, pineapple pen, or whatever that was. I saw that in the airport. And I remember like watching other people watching it on their phone because it was starting to really pick up steam. And I was like, I am always going to associate sitting in this terminal with this pineapple pen thing. Why? Colin said, when did SpongeBob's house become sentient? When Canadian media decided it was.
In all fairness, this was pre-SpongeBob.
It was pre-SpongeBob. It was pre-SpongeBob. Okay. I'm just going to take a sip of my Coke here. I love these little bottles. They're so cute. They're so cute. And they're just enough. All right. Are we ready for a What the What? Are we ready? Carbonate Stardust, I forgot it was Wednesday. Dang it. But you remember now. And I'm glad to see you. Hello. Okay. Just going to simplify my thing here and pull this up. Today, we are going to be talking about bad photos taken by real estate agents. So in the past, we have had some fun with looking at houses. And I know that that may sound odd to some people as a thing to do to pass the time, but it is something that my family and I have done a number of times over the years. We started it when we were actually looking for a house. Um, and it just ended up becoming we either would find a house that we were like, oh, we totally want to check this house out and potentially like buy this house, or it just became a roast-a-thon and we just went off about these houses. And it was such a moment of us all kind of figuring out what we really wanted and what we didn't, but also questioning like, why do people make the choices that they do? And for me, it's always been the art the art that some of these people pick, especially in houses that are larger, people that are more well off and have a lot of money, and some of the things that they choose to have for art. I remember distinctively there was one house that we looked at where there was this vase or vase, however you want to say it, and it looked like a very artsy vase, but the vase looked like it was made out of, I'm going to call them adult fun balloons, like ceramic adult fun balloons that had not been used as of yet, but they were all different colors and they all just went all around this crystal. Like, I'm not kidding. This vase was probably like $5,000, if not more. Like, it looked like that kind of bougie, fancy. I went to an art show and bought it. Like, oh my goodness. But yeah, those were things that we found as a family and we laughed our heads off at. And this has just never really stopped. So we've just continued to look at stuff. So a couple streams ago, I showed you guys the greenhouse that we found in California, where literally the entire house is like lime green and the textiles all match. So like the bed cover, the sheets, the curtains, the wallpaper all matched. Stuff like this. These are the things that make us laugh as a family. So we, as much as we try to do a lot of sagas in the What the What section, we try to do a lot of funny pictures, pet stuff, all that stuff, things that I know everybody loves. We do want to see how you guys feel about stuff like this because we really enjoy it. And I mean that doesn't mean that you guys will, but we are open to hearing feedback and we hope we can have a good time. Ray, the real estate agents are from Jacksonville.
Yeah.
For those who are new here, we have an inside joke in this community that when things are not done well, it's probably because it's from Jacksonville. Because every time I've been through Jacksonville, and I mean, like, I went through there regularly for about 20 years, it was always just a disaster. There was construction everywhere. You couldn't go anywhere. And we looked at a picture a couple of streams ago that was a like aerial view of Jacksonville, and you just see how messed up all of the city planning is, and it's just embarrassing. And I went off on a rant about how annoying Jacksonville was for me. And then that kind of started this whole thing that anytime we saw things that were messed up, it was like, oh, this contractor must have been from Jacksonville, or this person must have been from Jacksonville. So no hate to anybody in Jacksonville, but I'm sure those of you who have lived in Jacksonville know exactly what I am talking about. I can probably relate on some levels. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, Shauna Brown said it was like Lime threw up on everything. That is a completely accurate description. And if enough of you have not seen it, I can ask if we can find it again. And I'll share it with you guys when we're done here. We can have a few more laughs if you want. Alrighty. Okay, so here we go. I want to make sure I am up to date. Oh, Jean Rick sent in a super chat. Thank you. Jean Rick said Space Angels rock. Thank you very much for the super chat. That is very, very kind of you. Just checking. I just got a notification on my phone. My apologies. Okay, cool. We're good. We are good. My apologies. I'm sorry. I didn't mute in time. I'm a simple country lawyer and I apologize, but at least I covered my mouth. It's the little things. All right. Bad photos taken by real estate agents. Here we go. I still think the neighbor's response to our Halloween party has been an overreaction. What is that? Producer sister, what is that?
Because they're trying to sell the backyard. of this house, which is very overgrown.
Okay,
But
so
if you look next door.
so this is a photo from someone trying to sell their house. So their house is the one with all the overgrown grass. But we can see the neighbors. And I think we all have questions about what's going on next door.
Or what were they doing in the house that they're trying to combat?
That honestly is that like a Coco display? Not a Coco display. I don't mean to say it like that. Like Day of the Dead display, but I mean it looks permanent. It doesn't look like it was just put. I have questions. Can anyone please explain this to me? I'm serious. Like, can you guys? Is there something about this that I am missing? Yeah, it's like the shrine in the backyard. Yeah, Houston said not enough crosses. Apparently not. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. If someone has any clarification on this of something culturally we might be missing, please let me know.
Yeah.
Please let us know because we don't want to be disrespectful or dismissive of someone's faith, that type of thing. It could be very sacred. But it does look odd, and I don't think it changes the fact that as a photographer for someone who's trying to do stuff for a house, why would you take the picture like that? And why would you not mow the lawn? I have questions. Anyway. So the comments here were upvote for the grass. They must have haunted grass, and that's why there's so many holy pics and crosses. Get a giant inflatable light up devil. Surely that will drive them off the deep end. Do they limbo over the string of lights? Yeah, that's the weird thing. There's just this one random string of lights. It's just so weird to me. Because it's like, when I was selling my house, like, we had to do so much before we did photos and everything. Like, it was a lot. They never would have let us do that. And this is very current.
Yeah.
This is like April of this year.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I don't think I can read that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There is a house that is for sale in the general vicinity of where residential areas are. We're near where we live, and we have nicknamed this house the Erder with an M house because I swear people they didn't make it out of that house alive. There's stuff there. Sometimes you just look at these houses and go, something happened here. Something happened, and I'm not here for it. Thank you so much, Lizzie Christian, for the $2 super sticker for the puppy, the farting puppy. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support. Okay, let's look at this one. Skilled use of image editing software can help make unfinished properties look far worse. Who put in the IKEA couch? You could have at least tried to do Pottery Barn, like if we're going to imagine things being better. And like, you had to do it in a room that had the reflection? Why would you even bother? Who did this? Here we go. Okay, perfect example for those of you that missed the inside joke. As Sogi said, that is Jacksonville Photoshop skill. Couch. Couch. Give me couch. The angle too. Oh, I'm sorry. So bad. Like, can you honestly imagine, like, you're like searching for houses you want to go tour because you're considering buying a house, and that is an image you see in this house? Like, I would run. I would just run. I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. So the comments here, a vampire sofa, yeah, because you can't see it in the mirror. Count Couchula. Oh gosh. Could one copy and paste a check to pay for the mortgage asking for a friend? Haters will say that it's Photoshop. It does. It feels very Kardashian. I'm not going to lie. It feels very Kardashian. Looks like it's a photo bombing. It does. It does. Oh my gosh. Okay. We got another one. Where, I'm actually having like, this is making my eyes hurt. Where does it stop? Where does it end? Why is it infinite? Why would you do it the same? Oh my gosh. And not only that, but it's like, did they use the flooring for the countertop?
Like it.
Or is this like a vinyl sticker? And they just opted to use the same one for the floor and to cover a countertop. It is definitely giving the camo vibes of I believe that's Indiana Jones in that scene.
Yes.
100%. Like, you can barely tell where he is. You can't tell. But I would argue that the kitchen is worse.
Yeah.
Because I honestly can't tell. I'm assuming it's here. And then there. And then up. Because this would be a very large kitchen island end, but I can't tell. My eyes hurt, guys. Yeah. Producer Sister's like, I got astigmatism. I can't. Oh my gosh, Carbonite Stardust just said that is the literal grade of our counters. Is it the same for the floor, or did you have different floor? Katie, oh my gosh, eating off the floor, got a new meaning. Oh, Jacksonville Manor Kitchen. Oh my gosh. Kyle, correction. This is the one that hurts to look at. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Yep. My eyes. It's like the SpongeBob moment. Yeah, 100%. Thank you, Mardora Art. Yeah, or Phoebe, my friend, Phoebe going, my eyes. It's always hard. And that's the difference, I think, between producer sister and I. Is I look at my eyes and I think of SpongeBob. She looks at my eyes and thinks of Friends. Okay. This is a lot. Okay, comments. I can't make out where the floor starts and the counter ends. 100%. Yeah. Because I would almost say, I would say that this is all counter. It's just the optical illusion. But if you look down, I know you guys can't see my mouse, but if you look down in the lower right corner of the photo, you really can't tell where the floor is and where it's not. I'm trying so hard. I think the counter overhangs and extends to the skirting, but it's just taken at that precise angle, and now my eyes hurt. And that's the thing. That's what I thought it was in the first place, but I don't think it is. It's weird. And I know angles are a lot, but it's weird. The next comment were, Etcher's houses are making me crazy. It's doing funny things to my eyes. Yeah, it's just too much. It's too much. Whatever happened in the woods that day changed Alan forever. What is happening? Oh, you guys just say, I love that room. But why? Why did you not just move the bear before you took the picture and then put him back? Why does he look like he looks like he's been traumatized? This poor bear. I really what happened? Okay, comments. Poor Alan. I don't want to talk about it. The guy's name is Alan. There, Alan. Have a donut. Oh. Another victim of the teddy bear picnic. It was so bad, he just couldn't bear it. Ah, it's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, Kyle, you said it for me. I didn't have to. Right there. So, Mr. Bear, tell the court where you were touched. General Scott, that bear has seen some things. Yes, he has. Amber, this is very confusing. Yes, very, very good. Oh. This is amazing. This is amazing. Honestly, like, this is my humor right here. This is my humor. The waves of questions of why, of like, how did this happen? How did we get to this place? How many bad choices had to be made for us to end up with this end result? That always is the thing that gets me. I just can't. Poor Alan. Poor Alan. Oh my gosh. Sorry, producer sister. I just had this thought in my head. If I could add a song in the background. There was blood on the saddle. Does anybody know Country Bear Jamboree? And blood all around. Big puddle of blood on the ground. You also could do Tears Will Be the Chasers for Your Wine. It would be good too. Like, I can't handle this. Oh my goodness. Stock photo. What is happening? What? I don't even know if I can talk about this while remaining monetized. I have many, many questions that I don't know if I want the answer to. And this bed could have been in the house that we went to that was full of mirrors. That's a story. I'm not getting into it again because you guys have heard it a couple of times now. Yeah, this is probably been, I'm guessing this is a little bit of a freaky house. There's some freaky going on here. Good for you. Yeah, the bed cover, and then I have questions. This is a lot. This is a lot. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna put one comment up because that pretty much, yeah. Goldilocks, what the heck? What is happening? What is happening? Amber said this bed frame was from Jackson. Okay. Let's go through the comments. I am not going to kink shame, but that is a very specific kind of bed. Truth. Yep. I'm going to need George Takei to say, oh my, right now. I totally read that in his voice. I attempted. Specialty preferences in the bedroom. Stitch bed sheets is very normal. That is Stitch? Yes. Literally, that is Stitch the alien. That is Disney Stitch. What is happening in this room? I just thought it was like a blue design. Like, it looked like it was something. Honestly, to me, it looked like a corral pattern that you would see on like plates. But like, what is happening? I don't know if I want to meet this person. I am disturbed. Guys, I'm looking at your chat right now. There's so many things I cannot put up on screen, but lol, you guys are killing me. What did I just transfer to? There's so many things to look at. I don't know what to say. I mean, okay, I will be honest. For a circus-themed nursery, there aren't very many clowns. I was expecting more clowns, but I understand the aesthetic decision to not involve it. But there is something undeniably creepy about this room. The statues are a lot. A lot. Is that I can tell that's an elephant.
Yeah,
And is that a little bear on like the drum?
I think so.
And is that a donkey or a reindeer?
I think it's a donkey.
It's a donkey. And then there's a horse on the wall.
Yeah.
And then the crib looks like a cage.
Yeah.
This is uncomfortable.
I like the caption.
Yeah, when Johnny was 6, he ran away to join the neighbors. Yeah. I don't blame Johnny. Find freedom, Johnny. So, and again, this photo was shot to help sell this house.
Yeah.
Right?
You have to keep that.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. And I feel like we didn't talk about that enough about this last picture. This was used to market the house. This was used to market the house. They knew pictures were being taken. Why did they not choose a different angle? And what the heck is on those other walls that this made it the best one? Okay. Can't sleep. Clown will eat me. In the comments, I'm not going to lie, I kind of like it for a kid. I like the concept. But there's something about this that is really creepy. And I can't put my finger on it. And I'm sorry, but there's something about it that is weird. The caption alone makes this upvote worthy. Lol, I snorted a little. Talk about committing to a theme. There's a big statue in the room. We don't talk about it. Like, honestly, I have questions. Oh, wow. General Scott. Makes me want funnel cake. Oh my goodness. Okay. Breakfast bath. Is that?
Yes.
I would like you to put a 1 in the chat if you have never had a kitchen that had a bathtub in it. And I'm not counting a larger sink that like maybe you bathe like your dogs in or like a baby in at the, when they would fit in a sink. I'm talking, if
We put Lacey in this.
so put a 1 in the chat if you have never had a kitchen that had a bathtub in it. And please put a 2 in the chat if you have had a kitchen with a bathtub in it. And I want to be clear that I'm not talking about potentially like a bachelor's apartment where maybe the layout of it is weird. Because sometimes when you only have one room, you got to figure things out. You got to do what you got to do, and I totally get that. But like this looks like a larger home. And the bar surrounding the tub is questionable. And I don't necessarily even mean the lip that's around it. I get that. Like, because I don't know about you guys, but I always kind of have this thing where I'm like, if I want to take a bath and I like want to put like candles around or anything and I want it closer to me, it's like I either have to put it on the counter on the other side of the room or I don't really have enough space around my tub to put stuff. You know what I mean, producer sister?
Yeah.
Like what I'm saying, right? So it's like, I'm not saying that having a
proper ledge.
yeah, I'm not saying having a ledge around a tub is weird, but making it into a bar that looks like it's off of a kitchen. I have so many questions, and I don't know if I want to know the answer. Oh my goodness. Okay, so comments here. Wow. Trish said, bathing is more fun with friends. From the creators of the pool bar gives you kitchen tub. And that's what I mean. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Ray? No. Ray? No. Ray said, it's practical. You can bathe, shave, and eat breakfast at the same time. You shouldn't be doing those things at the same time. Linda, the tub tender. Shut up. I can't. Oh my gosh. Sorry, it's hitting me in waves. It's hitting me in waves. Nana all day became a YouTube member. Thank you so much for joining. Are you sure you want to? This is the insanity that happens here. I'm sorry. I hope you're laughing. Oh my goodness. Welcome. Welcome. Merle, you're right. It could be in the house with the windows and the mirrors too. Yeah, 100%. Wait, Shaftesbury just said, I imagine the guy in the bath wears aviator shape. I don't know why, but I agree with you. What is even happening? Like, why? Oh. Nana all day, absolutely love. You're kind of crazy. I'm glad somebody does. Okay. Eventually, mankind created a bathroom so stylish it fractured space and time. What in the Alice in Wonderland on drugs am I looking at right now?
It's gonna get the house sold.
Yeah, Trish, this first comment here. Good luck to the vertigo sufferers. Thank you. Thank you. Because I feel like dizzy looking at that. Oh my goodness. This is the migraine room. This is the migraine room. Where is it? Yeah. The cat's damn meow. Yeah, the migraine room. Yikes. Yikes. I feel like yikes is the appropriate term. And yes, Linda, Lady Gaga's art pop threw up. I feel like going in that bathroom, if you are not playing applause, there's something wrong with you. Like there should just be you're in the bathroom, you're in the shower, the shampoo in your head going, I live for the applause, applause, applause. Like that's what you do in there. Applause, live for the applause, applause. Na, 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 na. Yeah. Next one was, I can't understand what I'm even looking at. And if you go chasing rabbits and you know you're going to fall. Yep, I love that song. This could cause seizures. Yes, and I hope everyone's okay. I hope everyone's okay. Amber said, rip to the OCD people. Yep. No, Katie, no. She just said, imagine getting up in the middle of the night to go pee. No. I get the feeling like that with how bright the white is.
Yeah.
Like, what if it glows?
I don't think you need to turn the light on.
No, I don't think you do either. Diva D, this bathroom causes constipation. I can't tell what is mirror or tile. That's good. I mean, it's definitely very reflective. We are not looking at matte tiles here. This is very shiny. This is bizarre. This is absolutely bizarre. And I mean, you can tell, like, we've got really cute, like, like the scent stuff, the diffusers up on the shelf. Yeah, you've kind of got these buttons. I think those are buttons that control the fancy toilet there, I would assume. Or is it a bidet? I can't tell. And we got that's quite the shower head. That's a cool shower head. I'm not going to lie. But like, there were deliberate choices here that were made. I'm not saying they were good choices, but I am saying that they were made.
Choices were made, consequences will be had.
I can't. Doctor Strange forced you into another dimension. Katie Artist 94. Yeah, 100%. Anton Mughal, Inception. 100%. General Scott, the Jacksonville Tyler starts again. I feel like I'm saying that word wrong. Oh, wow. This is disturbing. This is disturbing. Okay, so this is slide 9 out of 11.
2 more.
There's 2 more, guys. Are we ready? Yeah, also, why, Amber, you're right. I just saw your comment. Why is there a window in the shower? I don't know. And I would have expected at that point they would have put like a film over top of it or something so it wouldn't stick out as much. Maybe it's just like while you feel like you're imprisoned in that shower, you can look out at the world and remember that there's something else outside to give you hope for when you're leaving. The cat's damn meow said when you want to meet the designer just to say no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But not like that, like I feel like this is kind of one of those weird things that you might see on like back in the day. Do you guys remember Trading Spaces? That show where basically, for those of you that don't know, it was like neighbors would trade houses and then they would each make over a room in the neighbor's house. And the idea was that it was like the original homeowners couldn't know what you were doing. So it was like if you had a good relationship with your neighbors, you would know what they liked and do stuff that would make them happy. Except some of the episodes they did with that house, it was disturbing. There was one episode I remember where they glued hay to the wall because that's what we all want. That's what we all want. There were some, I think there was actually one episode too where somebody like they had the reveal and they just like left the room and just like cried because it was so horrible. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's keep going. I don't want to look at this anymore. No, 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 no.
You don't want to buy this house?
Render air fresheners redundant by mercilessly assaulting your guests' other senses. Why is it so furry?
And bedazzled.
And bedazzled. Oh my gosh, my eyes just adjusted to, oh. I mean, I love teal. Do not get me wrong, I love teal. But what is that like yellowy green? What are these textures? Why is there so much toilet paper stacked up against each other in the corner in the wall?
The light switch and the border in the middle.
Yeah, the border in the middle. Is that literally just like blingy?
I think so.
And the mermaid hanging. I can't. What am I? Thank you, General Scott. Thank you. Thank you for noticing that. Like, yeah, who needs that much toilet paper stacked next to the toilet? I understand having a couple rolls there just in case because you never know. You never know, and not everybody wants to get up every single time you need to change it, right? Like, fair. But like, what are you expecting to happen in this room? I can smell this. I know, right? Like, you got the same. It's kind of like musty. I can't. I'm sorry. That toilet seat, like the toilet cover, that is an abomination and that should be illegal. I reject this with everything in me. Like, I can't. Carbonite Stardust, maybe it was during the pandemic and that's their horn. Amber, and I bet that bathroom fan makes a noise too. Why is that so accurate? Linda said this is some Sesame Street stuff, right? Her a little bit. Yeah. I don't know what they did to Rosita. Rest in peace, Rosita. For those of you, okay. To be clear, just so you guys know who I'm talking about, because I'm sure there's some of you that have not watched Sesame Street in a very long time, and that's fine. Let me share screen here. That's Rosita. Rest in peace, Rosita. This is for my people who just lost somebody. General Scott, I don't know. General Scott just asked, are those drink cups on top of the toilet? I think that they're supposed to be candles. I think. I'm hoping. Carbonized Stardust, I can't. Okay, we're all gonna, like, as Chris said, we're gonna pray that, like, I'm gonna pray that they're candles. I'm hoping that they are candles. Rest in peace, Rosita. All right, guys, you ready for the last one? You ready? Let's go. Did Kylie Jenner Photoshop this? What? That is absolutely horrendous. That is so bad. That is so bad.
You want to buy the yard?
You know what it is? Like, it's awful. It's really bad. It's funny. But I'm also kind of sitting here like, I feel like there should be some laws about this, that you can't put a picture like that in an advertisement to try to lure people to come to your house and buy it. Because it's very obviously not real. And it is so blatantly, unapologetically fake. It's almost entertaining. Like, anyone in this world even thinks that they would be able to, like, post that and have people think that it was real. Like, this is absolutely delusional, or it is straight up trolling. It's one or the other, and I don't know which one it is. It's so bad. It's so bad. To me, what gets me is the one cut in the lower right corner. Right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just the blunt edge. And then also the very obvious fake branches in the upper left that they look like they were just cloned multiple times. I can't. So comments, the gardener has done an amazing job on the lawns and edging. It kind of looks like it should be a magic eye picture. Reminds me of the graphics in the earlier Tomb Raider game. Shut up, it does. That user is not wrong. That is entirely accurate. It does. It looks. The edging looks very pointy. Tomb Raider. Shouldn't take long to delete the hedge. Yeah, bruh, this looks like a bad video game. It does. It does.
What does the lawn actually look like?
Yeah, and what does the lawn actually look like? Because I have so many questions. I have so many, and that again, this is recent. That's from September of this year. There are people right now that are this delusional. I can't. I expected this to be like 10 years ago.
Nope.
You guys, there are Photoshop tutorials for free on YouTube if you want to learn. There are web-based Photoshops you don't even have to pay for. This is not. I can't excuse this. Kyle. Tree Wars Episode 2. Attack of the Clone Tool. Oh my gosh, how this hurts. Oh, does this hurt? Wow. Okay. Well, guys, that is the last one we've got. We've been going for close to 2 hours. Producer Sister is asking, does anyone want to buy any of these houses? I'm going to say no. I don't think anybody's going to want to buy these houses. Oh, you guys, the comments are killing me. Wait a minute. Hold up. Katie just said they watermarked it at the bottom of the pic.
They did.
They did. You guys wanted ownership of this? I cannot. I kind of want to see the rest of this house. Like, what else did they do in this house? Producer sister, you all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, it's just insane. Absolutely insane. I'm seeing many of you making Jacksonville jokes. I would agree. I would agree. Yes, Houston, the watermark of shame. 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 Ring the bell.
Dishonor on you.
Yep, dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. Colin? Okay, this house has a bathtub in the kitchen, an optical illusion bathroom, a bathroom made out of Rosita skin. I'm gonna say a spicy style bedroom, and this, at least they can say there's no other house like it. Oh my gosh! I mean, I'm sure they're all separate houses, but I can't. Like, oh my gosh, this is so funny. Oh, Steph, you just came in. Hi, Steph. Hi, how are you? We were just looking at houses. We were looking at houses. I don't know how much of it you've seen. I'm gonna ask you this. Where is it? Yep, there it is. Steph, would you ever want a bathtub in your kitchen with a bar? I know you recently did some house shopping. Was this ever something you saw? Was this on your wish list? If any of you guys do not know my friend Steph, you should. She has an amazing channel. Her link to her channel is in the description of this video. She is awesome. I know many of you know who she is and love her. But yes, Steph. Apparently, people are putting bathtubs in their kitchens. I have many questions. We've had a lot of questions through this stream. Oh, the stock photo. Let me see. I can't remember which one is which.
The last one.
Was it the last one? Yeah. Steph, also just marvel at the photoshopping skills. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful moment. It is a work of art. All right. Well, you guys, I am going to wind down this stream. I am going to try something in the background, so please bear with me. Go here, customization. I am attempting to add a redirect because I know Lewis is streaming over on Nerd Report Daily. But I have an issue. Lewis has not allowed me to be able to rate him. And I've been on his case about this because I'd like to be able to do that. So, and he's rated me a few times. So I want to do that back and I can't. So here's what I'm going to ask some of you guys to do, if you would not mind. I am currently in the Nerd Report Daily chat, in the one that's live right now. I've just asked him to please let me rate him. You have to allow me to do so. So if you guys are... No, it's not a... Lewis, I can't handle this. Can you guys please help me go into this chat and explain to him that he has to allow me to raid him because I can't raid him the way that it is, and I don't think he understands this. I'm trying. Okay, we're trying. We're trying now. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. So what we'll do is when this stream is over, I will send you guys over to Nerd Report. He's doing a video talking about Britney. Yeah, okay, and I'm just waiting for him to come through. Waiting for him to come through. Gene Richter super I'm trying. It's like delayed. I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay, Lewis said I should be able to do it now. Mm, it's not saying it. Let me give it a minute. Reloading everything. I'm doing everything I can. If not, I will just give you guys the link, and I will ask you guys to go over there if you are looking for something to watch next. It still won't let me. I did, I refreshed everything. I am literally gonna just do a whole brand new window and try again. I'm sorry, guys. I know that this is riveting, riveting content to watch on a stream. But Lewis, I've known him for a long time, and he's very kindly rated a few of my streams, and I would like to do the same for him. And I'm trying my best. Nope, it still won't let me. Okay, so what I will do, the link is in the chat. And I will also go right ahead and do this because I always ask you guys at the end of my streams if you'd be so willing to leave me a comment. It would mean the world to me. So what I'm going to do is the stream is going to end. When you reload the page, you can leave a comment and I will leave a pinned comment with the link to Lewis's stream if you want to go through that way. So we will do that. I hope.
Put it in the chat.
Yeah. And it's in the chat too if you want to just open up another window or whatever. Alrighty. Okay, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here today. I will see you all very soon. Thank you for all of the love, all of the support, everything you guys gave me. I hope we had fun today. I think you guys did. So I will close this down and I will probably go over to Nerd Report for a few minutes at least, and we can have some fun over there if you want. So much love, everybody. Thank you all so much. I will see you all soon and keep you all posted.